Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. So I'm going to be going through the Nora and Jax reveals today, the videos, and also the support cards that are going to be coming in to help their decks and figure out how strong they are, maybe give some first impressions, some initial reactions, maybe some deck ideas. So this is going to be mainly my first time seeing these cards. I've only seen them, here and there. I don't super know what everything does, so this is going to be my first reaction as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we have Nora reveal. I do believe this is Yumi's master, as we can see by the splash art up here. Yumi is looking for Nora and like portaling around and stuff, the lore goes. Alright, so let's take a look.
Seem to have misplaced my, self. Cup of tea? Fine.
Alright, we have Nora here as a 2-mana 1/2 Yordle tag. So Yordle buffs, Yordle synergies, Bandle City. Elusive. Okay, so another elusive champion. This is our first 2-cost elusive though, so a little bit tankier with the 2 HP. Nexus Strike, plant a mysterious portal randomly in the top 4 cards of your deck. So it's sort of like flash bombs or Teemo traps, or it's most like boons, the chimes, right? So we are putting things on our deck, and this is going to give us a benefit of some sort. Mysterious portal is a, oh yeah, it says it's a boon. All right, summon a random 2 or 3 cost follower. If your board is full, create a 0-cost fleeting copy of it in hand instead. So you can't overfill the board and lose value that way. It'll come back to your hand. Sure. So we're summoning a random 2 or 3 cost follower whenever we draw this, right? That's pretty interesting. It has a synergy with Meduli and other things like that where you can like double your boons and stuff. So I guess Bard Nora is an immediate day 1 deck. That is pretty interesting. The randomness to it can probably get very frustrating. I think there's a huge pool of premium 2 and 3 cost cards. Most of them are like just good on their own, but a lot of them do have synergy. So I guess we'll have to see, the general power of 2 and 3 costs. Now this effect basically just scales with, how strong our 2 and 3 costs are. So we'll have to see how frustrating this mechanic is to have just randomly like, I guess like if you put 2 of these on the same card and just get a full board, this is going to be kind of frustrating. Bandle City Supremacy might come back, so yeah, that's, oof. You've summoned 6 created allies for her level, okay. Here we go. Nexus Strike, get those in. Hammer Snout, yeah. Definitely want to vulnerable Nora and try to get rid of her as soon as possible. Ah, but we're running Yumi.
Bless my socks. Aren't you just a sight?
Funny interaction. Yeah, okay. I kind of see what's going on already.
Got your 6 shortcakes. Oh, spittle spat. I'll just keep the water boiling then.
Yep. I like the music. It's very mystical. Kind of reminds me of like a Harry Potter type vibe.
Portals everywhere.
Yep. Putting more portals in the deck.
Well, aren't you the cutest thingamadee I ever did see?
That's an early Rek'Sai. The Lurk player must be really behind here. Dropping a defense Rek'Sai? Uh-oh. They've only lurked like 3 times by turn 6? Yeah, this is kind of doomed. I don't know what happened this game, but the Lurk player griefed for sure. Portalpalooza, yay!
I hope it lasts.
Oh, Sneezy Biggledust is huge in this deck, yeah.
Portals, up and down and all around.
Okay, your Mysterious Portals now summon 4, 5, 6, or 7 cost followers instead of the 2, 3. Holy, now that's a way bigger pool of cards. Wow, okay. Nexus Strike, plant a Mysterious Portal randomly. So if you set up a bunch of portals and then you play Nora and then do some round end draw, like the Bandle City draw 2, and then you just summon a random like 4, 5, and 6, 7 cost followers, you could just instantly win the game off of that. Like the opponent should just FF depending on what units come out. That's a very, very powerful effect.
I think I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
And everything's created, so Sneezy Biggledust is just like a big AoE buff. And we don't really care about our resources because we just refill the entire board over and over and over. Yeah, double the boons. There we go. Meduli synergy. Summon a hatchling. That's balanced. Yes. Oh, this is not okay. Wow, this is...
Just around the
I mean, it's
portal.
turn 10, right? And it's just now getting out of control.
A
Even then,
bounty.
the potential of
Just
this
what I
looks scary.
needed.
Yeah, that's... wow.
A journey's
Alright.
end is just another's beginning.
Legends of Runeterra in 2022 right there. Holy. Okay, so Nora's Portal Palooza. Plant 2 mysterious portals randomly in the top 4. Draw 1. So you have a chance to just draw one immediately. Create a Nora in your deck. It is 5 cost though. Eclectic Collection, 7 cost burst speed. For each ally, plant a mysterious portal and 3 chimes in the top 10 cards of your deck, and plant a flash bomb trap and poison puff cap on enemy ones. Oh my gosh, just everything that we want to put into decks all in one card. That's kind of funny. Junk Construct, 2 mana 2/2, fairly statted, pretty good. Last Breath, plant a mysterious portal randomly in top 4, strong. Living Library, 5 mana 4/3, elusive. Wow, more elusives, fun. And it's aggressively statted too. When I'm summoned, if one of your traps or boons has activated this round, draw 1. And you know what that does? That creates a snowball effect. So if you hit a portal and then you play this and you draw 1, you hit another portal, that's a turn 5 win con right there. That's actually very strong. Okay. Sheesh. Magical Journey. Plant a mysterious portal randomly in the top 4 cards. Yep. Saw that. Tea Maker. When I'm summoned, play a mysterious portal in the top 4. 3 mana 3/1? That's pretty bad. When I'm summoned, put the portal though. Just gonna have to run it because it is a portal generator. And then the last card here, Realm's Caretaker. Each round, the first time one of your traps or boons activates, give all allies +1/+1 and impact. 6 mana 4/4. That one probably won't see play. That's a bit weak to come down. 6 mana 4/4. Like Ava Achiever has a hard time seeing play even in like casual Caitlyn Teemo decks, so I don't know about the Realm's Caretaker. Alright, moving on to Jax, the Weapon Master. Pretty excited about this guy. Jax is one of my favorite champions because, you know, he's an OG way back since like beta or season 1. He's like one of the, you know, first champions I ever got to see, and I love this guy. Back when he was dodge chance, Ninja Tabby gave dodge and you couldn't hit him, right? I played back then, so Jax has a place in my heart from way back when. I've been recently getting back into him as well. He's super fun, very simple, just beat down the opponent. So we're gonna see how that gameplay translates into Legends of Runeterra. Let's go, Weapon Master. What you got?
Line up for your beatdowns or go all at once.
Oh, his voice is so cool too. Oh, he's a 2 mana card. Oh, he's Runeterran. Okay. 2 mana 3/2, aggressively statted. He dies to Mystic Shot, so we're gonna have to protect him. Origin, Grandmaster at Arms. I guess we'll see what the Origin effect is. Auto-equip the Light of Icathia, and we're also going to see what his weapon is. Light of Icathia is, I guess, his lantern. That's kind of funny, his lamp pole. Level up. Equipped allies have struck for 15 damage, so he's very heavy level up condition on the equipment. So yeah, we're gonna have to run all the weapon masters that put the weapons on themselves and strike over the course of the game. It's nice that Jax doesn't need to see the damage. He just kind of can come out leveled, so you can use the first Jax as, you know, pressure and equip, damage, and then if you get another Jax later on, because this one gets removed, he can come out leveled. So that's pretty nice. Always love to see that. Oh, okay, here's their mechanic. Yeah, improvise. Choose one of 2 random options from a depleting pool of equipment and equip it to this ally. If the ally wasn't played from hand, it equips a random equipment instead. So if it gets like summoned or like revived and stuff like that, 2 mana 1/1 when I'm summoned, improvise. It's also a dual region follower, so it's Noxus and Ionia can run it in those as well to get into the improvise weapon pool. So when it means depleting, what basically happens is you're shown 2 cards at a time. So like let's say there's 8 equipment. I don't know how many there are, but let's say there's 8. You're shown 2. You pick one and then you can't repick it until you can pick all the rest, right? So you pick one, you can't see it again until you pick through all of them, and then the pool resets. So you can't get 2 of the scout one, you can't get 2 of the overwhelm one if there's an overwhelm one, an impact one, you know, stuff like that. That's basically how it works. Pot of Pain, impact, yes.
Fish up something to eat after this battle?
Catch and release only. Do you kill everyone you beat?
Jax has quick attack here. That must be part of his weapon.
Let me show you how we did it in Acacia.
Improvise a weapon, put that on him.
There be contenders out here.
Okay, so we just saw that the improvise does boost Faded, so I guess people will probably try Jax Pantheon. Off the top of my head, that doesn't sound like the strongest region combo, because if you're running Jax region with these improvise things, you're missing out on Demacia, and we've seen Pantheon not do so well outside of Demacia, so I don't think that's going to be a mainstay. I could be wrong though, but I'm not immediately seeing that. I think Demacia Pantheon's the way to go, not Faded. We can run the Faded cards in the Jax deck though. Nothing stopping us from running Saga Seeker because he's broken, right? Okay. That might be what this is. Improvise a weapon, yep.
Did he get a lot scarier in here?
Huh? No, Jax. I'm on your side. Don't worry.
Cute interaction.
Glad there's a chef on the team now. What's for dinner?
Okay, so this is very resource heavy, mid-range focus, right? That's what this looks like to me. We're gonna be trying to end the game like turn 6 through 8.
You got nothing I
Very combat focused deck too. I kind of like it. The weapons are cool. Ooh, ooh. Oh, he's fighting voidlings. Clean. Clean level up animation. So, auto-equip the Light of Icathia, which I guess is giving him quick attack. Attack, give me 1/1 for each equipped ally this round. Ooh, okay, so when he attacks, he gets really big. You want to get Overwhelm on this guy as soon as you can then, so we're probably taking off Light of Icathia, putting on an Overwhelm weapon, or running a region to give him Overwhelm, because, you know, if we have a big unit with big stats, we also want Overwhelm or a way to translate that damage into the Nexus. Right here he has Impact and Challenger, which isn't that great. So whatever. Yep, yep.
Keep it moving, team.
We don't have the best protection. Oh, there is Pantheon. We are running Pantheon here. Oh, here's some protection. We got some HP buffing. Okay. I guess. Share the equipment.
Need a weapon?
That's pretty cool. Challenger that.
I wanna watch this.
Hmm.
Winning never gets old.
Okay. Here's an immediate problem I just saw with this screen. We developed Jax the entire game. We were shown this Jax on turn 2. Why is this Pantheon bigger and have 9 keywords? What? What's going on there? Why are we realistically playing around Pantheon instead of Jax that we developed and played around the entire game? That feels kind of lame to me. So that's just something to keep in mind, that this Pantheon's actually bigger, more consistent. Look, it has Overwhelm, Elusive, Lifesteal. That's not balanced. Jax looks balanced. Okay.
Winning never gets old.
Let's take a look at the Jax specific cards. So the Light of Icathia is his weapon, and it is giving him quick attack. Okay, if Jax is leveled, the Light of Icathia has Overwhelm. Okay, there we go. So we have the Overwhelm built in. Nice. So that makes a lot of sense. Get Jax, get him level, have a bunch of equipment on the board, a bunch of units that have the equipment. He gets big, he has Overwhelm now. Okay, that makes... Okay. You know what? Self-contained, I get it. This is a very simple deck to consider and build and probably play. I can completely see how this is going to go. Jax is Counter-Strike, so his spell, it's got to be strong because it's Runeterra, right? Burst, speed, 3 mana. Give Jax Barrier this round and Forge him? Forge? What is Forge like the Improvise? Okay. Grandmaster at Arms. You may put any weapon master cards into your deck during deck building, so much like Kane's Cultist and Evelyn's Husks, Jax can do all the weapon master cards. Makes sense. Sharesies, 2 mana burst speed. It is Targon and Bandle. Give an equipped ally the stats and keywords of its attachment this round and equip the attachment to another ally. So, okay, we're taking the equipment, keeping the stats, but giving the equipment to someone else. Oh, that's pretty cool. For 2 mana, that's actually really good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. 3 mana, 2/2. Play. When pick an ally, it improvises. If you don't, I improvise. So you have the choice. You can choose to improvise an ally, which we saw with the Saga Seeker. Very good with the Fated Synergy. Or they can just improvise himself. Fine. Weapon Master, 2 mana, 1/1. When I'm summoned, improvise. Yep, saw that earlier. Entrancing Lore, 2 mana, burst speed, Ionia, Noxus, dual region spells. These are cool. Give an ally Challenger this round. If it's equipped, draw 1. Oh wow, that's actually really good for those regions. Give an ally Challenger. If it's equipped, draw 1. That's pretty good for 2. Like, Challenger's actually pretty high value when there's a lot of bench units in the meta, so things that don't want to be grabbed, you can kill it, and then if you're playing equipment, you're also getting the +1 bonus for drawing, so it cycles itself. That's pretty good. And then we have Catch, another dual region spell. It is Demacia and Freljord, 1 mana burst. Give an ally 1/1 this round, or equip it with an equipment in your hand that costs 2 or less, so you can cheat out an equipment for 1 mana cheaper. Okay, or just give it 1/1 for the round, so Baby Sharp Sight. That's pretty neat. Also, yeah, it's Freljord too, so we can run that in Freljord. Alright, I kind of like that. Alright, moving on to the rest of the support cards from the Mobalytics. So we have Origami Slicer. Give me +1/+0 for each of your traps or boons that was activated this round, and it is a weapon. So you round start, draw some cards, the opponent draws some cards. If a lot of traps are hit, then the Slicer does extra damage. Pretty cool. It seems kind of cheesy. Magical Journey, I think we saw that. I think we saw this. We talked about these. Portal Palooza, yep. Nora stuff. Pan of Pain, that's kind of funny. 2 mana, +2, and Tough. Wow. So it's basically a 2/1, but even better, because Tough is lingering, so it's better than 1 HP. So, okay. That's Pan of Pain's really good. Combat Reel. Attack, refill 1 spell mana on attack call? It doesn't have to strike, it's just on attack call, refill a spell mana? Hey, yo, that's pretty good. 2 mana, 2/1, bet. 2 mana, 3/2, but it can't block. Ooh. That's pretty good for aggro. We don't really care about blocking. 2 mana, +1, but give it Scout. Okay, we can improvise this onto other things, right? Because Wandering Shepherd, pick an ally, it improvises. So if you see Upcycled Rake, you can give Scout to things that you normally couldn't. That's pretty cheesy. That could probably come up, be a fun combo. Fisher Whack gives Overwhelm, +2, very good. 2/1 Fearsome, very good. Pot of Pain, 1/2 Impact, also very good. Damn, these are like just solid. The ones that give +2, +1, or +1, +2 is obviously the best because you're splitting stats, and I think that has a lot of value, even more than keywords sometimes. Fixum, Quick Attack, and +2, that's pretty good. We saw Catch, we saw Wandering. What is this? Piltover and Castaway. Attune. When I'm summoned, I improvise, so it's giving you a little bit of spell mana, also getting to pick a weapon. It's Bilgewater and P&Z, another multi-region follower. Very cool, very good in those regions, actually. I like Attune. Alright. 2 mana, 3/2, Icathian Mirage. Hold up, this is probably coming from somewhere. Give an ally last breath, summon a Mirage with my equipment. Give an ally last breath, summon a Mirage with equipment. Okay, the Mirage is not ephemeral. It's not dying. It just gets to keep the equipment, so you get to double up, get to keep a weapon if something dies. That's pretty good for 1 mana, and it's Shadow Isles and Shurima. That fits the theme. That's pretty cool. I like that. Hearts Made Whole. To play, discard 1, draw 2, and if you discard equipment, summon a Mirage. Okay, so more Mirage synergy. We just get to do that, often. Discard 1, draw 2. Discard's obviously really good for P&Z, so I like that. Pretty good synergy in that region. We already saw this, we saw that, we saw that, and we saw that. Very cool. Wow. Jax looks kind of fun. I think, like I mentioned before, it is a simple deck building philosophy. It's going to be pretty obvious. Put in a bunch of the Weapon Master cards and then a second region that supports him, either through protection, rallies, or we can play Faded stuff with Targon. So yeah, there's a couple different directions we can go there. I like Nora as well. I think she's really, really toxic if she's good. And if she's bad, then she just does nothing. So it's going to be a huge variance in people's desire to play during a Nora meta. So that's something I'm a little scared of. I hope she's not super frustrating. I guess we'll see. But on paper, her effect is wild, incredibly random. Some of the most random we've seen. I like that Jax takes a step back, and you get to look at some weapons. Yeah, the weapon choices are random, but overall they're going to be doing pretty similar effects, pretty similar stat buffs, and it's just going to, change up each and every game a little bit. Not super, super RNG focused. So yeah, I'm definitely more of a fan of Jax from these two, but looking forward to playing all of the new cards in the next expansion. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!